we're still sealed. We're icy for life legends, our fate is revealed. We're collectors united, it's the thrill of the hunt. Each drop's a blast, this is the real stunt. Incredible finds beam straight to your screen. Every Tuesday, 5 p.m. Central, come live the dream. From rare Boba Fett to that Ewok you adore, Taco Tuesday's got the goods, and so much more. Lightspeed deals, we're coming in hot. On the icy Taco Tuesday's the spot. Miss it, you must not, this is the way. Every Tuesday, come and play. Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Taco Tuesday, the mightiest, finest ever sale in the history of vintage Star Wars toys. When you get into the room, say hey so I know you can see me and I can see your comments. And also remember, I'm actually setting it up right now, but we are streaming live on Twitch and YouTube, so if you prefer to watch there, feel free. You can also comment there. It'll pop up on our screen here. And we're going to get going here in a moment. Let me just get set up Twitch and YouTube here on the other screen. Big shout out to my man Chad for hooking up the new soundtrack. I hope you all enjoy it. Supposedly none of them will get me in trouble on the interwebs because they're all just a little bit different. But that sounds like the Emperor's theme to me, so I don't know. All right. Taco Tuesday! What up, everybody? Hey, hey! What up, Frank? Hey! Thank you, Kevin Bruno. I made it myself from the interwebs. What up, Casey Blevins? How you doing? It's Taco Tuesday, baby! Thanks, Hubert. Appreciate it. Thanks, Mock. What up, Mock? How you doing, buddy? All right. Here we go. Yahoo! We got the seatbelts. You did get the seatbelts. Somewhat sad news. I think for a while we're going to stop Thirsty Thursdays because it's too much work during the week for Andrea to prep it for me because I am completely useless when it comes to other toy lines besides vintage Star Wars. So when I look at a Marvel Universe, whatever the heck it is, Andrea has to do a lot of information in the background to make sure I sound somewhat knowledgeable and start at a proper price. So it's much more effective for her to list stuff on the website and list stuff on the eBay pages of IC Toys Nashville. So be sure to check it out, ictoysnashville.com. You're also going to want to go there for the IC for Life charity auction. We're going to be doing another one coming up here. It's going to start at the end of August or 1st of September, one or the other. And it'll go for 15 days. And it has tons of incredible stuff. There's rare graded figures. We've gotten in some, some consignments. And we also have tons of stuff from the Kilpatrick collection as well. So be sure to sign up, register to bid. Just go to ictoysnashville.com, check for auction there, and then just fill out the forms and whatnot, and you'll be ready to go when the auction is live. I'll be announcing way more about that coming soon, so stay tuned. Tell your friends. It's for a great cause. It's for the best cause in the world, so we're going to get that going too. But anyway, we are here. Let's get started with something small so nobody feels like they missed out if they come in late. How about just a 9 num? And we'll pop them out here. 9 num, no blaster. Just a 9 num. He's actually in quite good condition. Mike, you got a 9 num blaster laying around? I should put it with a blaster. It's good condition, 9 num. Very nice condition. Actually, nothing wrong with him. Just sell them Joes to me, Andrea. There you go. Well, yeah, you could definitely write Andrea. She is much more helpful in PM than I am because she has a toy store, and I do not. So I'm like, dude, I don't know. Ask Andrea. That's pretty much the answer you'll get from me for everything. Letter A. There we go. And I've made some changes, a little bit of changes here. Check this out. Casey Blevins, this one's for you. A static letter E. It is actually letter E, and it is actually static. It will be there for your viewing pleasure. So that way Casey can actually have letter E stuff. Also, Chad has joined us. Chad is helping with the IC for Life auction. He is taking pictures. It's very, very exciting. We're going to have an awesome IC for Life auction, so make sure to sign up for that. It's going to be totally worth it and very, very cool. Andrea's tagging everybody, so we're good to go. Oh, I didn't even turn on the IC Toys Nashville sign. Bam! Wrong button. Double bam. Ah. Beautiful. It's glorious. All right, everybody. How's your week going? What's up? What are you doing? What's life doing? How's your life? How's your day? How's your week? Hi, Chad. Chad. There you go. Rocksteady and Casey Blevins say hey.
What's up, Casey? What's up, Rocksteady?
What's up? What's up, he says. Good evening, everyone in the world. I told them about your awesome playlist and Good Looking Out.
Yeah,
that it's all like knockoff songs of things. What's this one?
So a lot of it is stuff that you were using before. I just found it.
But they won't get me in trouble? No, actually some of the stuff I was using before will definitely get me in trouble. I was always getting in trouble. It's like, do you want to share your monetization? I'm like, since Facebook has never paid me a nickel for anything, yeah, sure, go ahead, share it. So, I just, whatever. I want an R5-D5. We could do that, man. We'll just tape two R5-D4s together and then cut off 3/4 of one of them. That math checks out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
R5-D5. Ah. What up, Rick? How you doing, buddy? Hey, who knows lots about posters? I got this really freaking awesome poster, but it's kind of short up top. I think somebody might have cut it down, but it has writing on the bottom. So, I don't know. If you know posters, I could take it down. We could talk about it. We could sell it. If you don't, I don't know what it is. R5-D4. Andy Hubbard. Alrighty, let's go here. We got A, B, C, and D. Who's going to put a buck on that 9 get us going for tonight? The first bid of the evening. Who will it be? And Andrea is done, so we can put out more awesome items for you. Chad, how about you grab me some loose figures over there? I'll take 3 of them. I don't know, the single one should be whatever, but we can also put up bags full of randoms, because I had some bags full of... Is anybody out there an army builder? I got some army builders for you. That'll work.
Where'd this come from?
It's custom.
Is it?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Custom Cad Bane, unless you want it. Do you want it? Because we'll pull it out of the rotation right now, Chad, if it's something you want, buddy. All right, folks. First off, we're going to start off with a Hoth Rebel Commander. Very nice condition on him. You might know him as Cliff Clavin from Cheers. With a totally different weird voice in Star Wars. Or a totally weird different voice in Cheers. So is Cliff Clavin faking in Star Wars, or is he faking in Cheers? He's got to be faking in Cheers.
Yeah.
The mailman, yeah. That's sad. I wish Cliff Clavin talked like Cliff Clavin. Alright, there you go. He's complete. Oh, the IC Auction Droid. Shout out to my boy Derek Cernak for that one. That thing is awesome. Letter B. There we go. Letter C is going to be C for a custom. Why not? Chad just found this one. He said, what's this thing? I said, that's a custom, man. That's a Cad Bane custom. So if y'all are into Cad Bane, tell 1,000 Steps walking in an airplane hangar today. Nice, dude. What are you doing in an airplane hangar? I like free jets. Do you have a free jet for me? Please? Ask nicely. Here's a custom figure. He's actually pretty freaking awesome. Cad Bane, he is articulated. Pretty sure the bottom of him seems like a Lando or something.
Yeah, that's the next question I was going to ask.
Like a vintage Lando.
From existing parts, or did they print
I think it is, because right here is the COO. You can see a COO on it. It says Hong Kong, so There you go. Really friggin' awesome Cad Bane. Will be letter C. If you don't know him from the Rebels cartoon, maybe you recognize him from... What was he in for like 5 minutes? And he didn't die in whatever that was. Boba Fett show, right?
Yeah, he showed up in Boba Fett, right?
Yeah, and he was in that new cartoon too they did. Where he was like young. It's a really nice custom. Not sure who made it. It was in the pile. And then how about a...
Tales of the Empire or something like that. Or Tales of the Bounty Hunter. Or
Tales of... Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, because there's 3. Tales of the Jedi, Tales of the Empire, and Tales of the Bounty Hunter?
Other. Maybe Bounty Hunter. He's a bounty hunter.
Yeah, maybe it's Tales of the Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, maybe. Alright. Got a Klaatu skiff here. He is complete. He's going to be letter D. Also, we have a new addition this week. You see this center thing? All your bids will be here and tracked. Now, on some of the screens, it only has the first 2 line items, so it won't have your name. But still, you can keep track. But that way you know what's got a bid on it, what doesn't, stuff like that. Alrighty, we need 4 more loose figures, Chad.
Oh,
4 more. We got wheel number 2. FX7. Behave, Kenobi. Stormtrooper. Chad's picking out good ones. Weequay, that sounds good. He picked out a Weequay. Alright, we got Behave, Kenobi here. Hello there. Hello there. I am the Obi-Wan Kenobi that doesn't say hello there. I say, these aren't the droids you're looking for.
I thought he does say hello there.
Does he say hello there?
Doesn't he say hello there when he pulls up and he sees R2?
I don't think so.
No.
I think that is a Ewan McGregor thing.
Is it a Hugh McGregor thing?
I think so. Because, yeah, this was Sir Alec Guinness. The other one is Ewan McGregor. Alright, letter...
Oh, no, this one is.
Uh-oh. We'll just put him on letter G. I don't know which one he is supposed to go on. Because he is a real G after all. Yeah, Cliff's bar stories about Hoth. FX7. What up, Aaron? How you doing, brother? Letter H. Stormy weather.
They even tried to find that Java song.
Party Grip. Jawas by Party Grip. For future reference.
Party Grip. Okay.
Party Grip. Stormtrooper. Not many people know this, but Tauntaun are known to make it well past the first marker. It does sound like something Cliff Clavin would say. You know, the land speed of a Tauntaun is equal to the flight speed of a African swallow. So... Uh-oh, this is one of Chad's there. That's what this is.
What is this?
Stargate Overture is coming.
The Stargate slipped in there.
Chad loves Stargate, so there's some Stargate in there. Could you grab me a different Weequay? Because this one's missing his thumb, and that just makes me feel bad, because Weequay is already a terrible figure. I don't know, there's probably one somewhere. Yeah, there you go. There you go. It is the Stargate song. Kind of sounds like the movie Stargate song, to be fair. What do you think? You're a more Stargate-y person. I do like Stargate, though. Chad has introduced me to a whole new world of really good sci-fi shows. Because he's seen it all. All right, now it's time for Casey Blevins to shine. Here we go. Those ones are full. We're going to move over to letter E. Crazy letter E. I don't know. Do a bunch of weird stuff, so we'll do it. I even changed all the wheels and everything, so it is actually crazy letter E again. Because I know everybody liked that, so why fight it? We'll start it off with a book. I even made it static so it doesn't go everywhere. This, I hear, is a pretty good show. It's something called Star Wars by some dude called George Lucas. You should probably check it out. Titled Star Wars, From the Adventures of Luke Skywalker. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, Luke Skywalker lived and worked on his uncle's farm on the remote planet of Tatooine. And as he was bored beyond belief, he yearned... Wow, well, they really did a good job with that back. And he was bored beyond belief. He yearned for adventures out among the stars, adventures that would take him beyond the farthest galaxies to distant and alien worlds. But Luke got more than he bargained for when he intercepted a cryptic message from a beautiful princess held captive by a dark and powerful warlord. Whoa, warlord. Luke didn't know who she was, but he did know he had to save her. And soon, because time was running out. Armed with only the courage and with the lightsaber that had been his father. Well, I mean... with only courage and a lightsaber. I mean, that's not a bad, you know. Luke was catapulted in the middle of the most savage space war ever, and headed straight for a desperate encounter on the enemy battle station, known as a Death Star. There's 5 million copies in print. This one could be yours for the low, low starting price of a doll hair on Crazy Letter E. There we go. Crazy Letter E. Where it could literally be anything. Anytime. Crazy letter E. Alright. Let's get some graded here for these fine folks. Who's the card? Yeah, loose here. We'll do loose first. Actually, you know what? We can do that. We can do one of the mini rigs. Okay. Mini rig. Nice condition. Clean stickers. Clean color. No yellow here. Chad's playing with a lightsaber. Give it a good whip, man. It'll pick it up. There you go. Letter N is in Nancy. It's going to be that one. What figures are on what letters? You didn't say. Oh, I'm sorry, dear. Here you go. A, B, C, and D. There you go, baby. Do you want me to say it out loud? Letter A is a 9-num, no blaster. Letter B is a Hoth Rebel Commander with a mustache. Complete. Letter C is a Cad Bane custom figure. Really cool one. Letter D is a Nikto skiff. No, Klaatu skiff. Letter F is a Stormtrooper. Letter G is an Obi-Wan. Letter H is an FX7. And letter I is a Weequay. I'm going to let these spin for a second till Andrea gets them all down. That's going to hit stuff if I put that out there. Alright, here's the next one, dear. Alright, and we're going to put out a land speeder. It's a die-cast one, but it is missing the windshield, but otherwise it looks great. He's not a retro Cad Bane. He's a custom, and he does technically count as vintage because his legs are definitely Lando's. Check it out. This is somebody's custom for sure. Let's see his legs here. They're Lando's legs. There's even a COO on there.
These legs?
Yeah. Yeah. See? But yeah, no regular old retro collection here. Yeah, actually all the way up to his neck. Look, his shirt is Lando as well. Just painted different.
Did they change the head or something?
Well, it's painted different, but yeah. The head and the hands, it seems.
Cool.
That isn't one left over from the con, right? We had a Cad Bane costume, and that would have been made out of... Or, no, we don't make them out of vintage parts. We cast them now. Because there weren't enough vintage parts. We used to make them out of vintage parts. Anyway, here you go. Metal land speeder. Die-cast land speeder. Pretty good condition, just missing the glass. He's going to be right there with that mini rig. He'll be letter M. M is in Michael. Hey, got another one in there, too. There we go. All right, let's find something for letters... O and P.
Alright, I need to edit the list. I don't know how
Yeah,
to
Chad's gonna edit the list eventually. Why don't I have a... I should have a next on my keyboard,
Yeah.
but I don't.
They probably do somewhere. There's a million buttons. It's like water, man.
Yeah, what is this?
I don't know.
How did this even get on there?
You don't know. You know the playlist, man.
You know, delete that.
That's my fault.
Yeah, Chad takes all responsibility. Lando Skiff. AFA 75. Looks like a Hong Kong Lando Skiff guard. He will be letter O. And then letter P will be a Han Solo. This is an AFA 80 plus small head molded legs. The graded start at, what's it cost to get graded done? I don't remember. It costs like 50 bucks. Then you gotta ship them both ways, 50, 60, 70. 75 bucks we're starting the graded at. 75 bucks starting to grade it at. Everything else so far is started at $1. Letter M starts at $1. Or no, we start the graded at 80. 80 the graded start at, I'm sorry. That's what they started at last time. Andrea, they started 80 starting bid. I'm sorry. That was my mistake. All right. Carded?
Graded or these ones?
I don't know. You pick. I don't care. A reuse Chad picks. Made in Mexico reuse. So you got that going for you, which is nice. It's Lily Letty, you see? You can tell by the paint. Because they use paint that will kill you. That's why it gets on the inside of the bubble.
Oh, did they paint the head too, or just the hand?
Yeah. The eyeballs. There you go. Made in Mexico reuse. With the painted limbs. It's an 80 plus on Han Solo. 80 plus on Han Solo. Oh, $80 is a starting bid. I get you. Sorry, my bad. There's a little problem with the card. It does have a cut down here. But otherwise, it's perfect. And the display is absolutely perfect. The bubble's great. Nice, clear, flat. Good looking card. Yeah. We'll just pop it back in the star case. There you go. Letter S. Letter S. Because it's Samsung. Here is a Emperor baggie box and everything, but it's in a Han Solo carbonite case, so I don't know. You could have both. How's that sound? But it looks like somebody used a Han Solo carbonite case from Ian for an Emperor baggie.
Oh, you mean that acrylic?
Usually, yeah, usually it like fits Han Solo here and then the carbonite here.
Gotcha.
So, I don't know. It's kind of backwards. But whatever. You get a free Han Carbo case. And it is a sealed Emperor baggie. He's in perfect condition. It's got the box and it's got the insert, the catalog. So, it's nice. Starting in a buck. Letter T. Let's put out this guy. Wicked. Oh, look at that. Tiny little litho. But otherwise, it's perfect. Look at how nice that card is now. AFA 75 plus with high subgrades. 77 back Warwick. Wicket W. Warwick. The card is a 75, the bubble is an 85, and the figure is an 85. And it is beautiful and unpunched and like one of the best ever. There's only a little bit of litho tear here, and that must have been where they removed a price sticker. But it is like perfect. Like, look at how nice that is. You know? Like, there's no shelf wear on that card. It's too bad that a moron took the sticker off. But it's still 75 plus. Start that one off at $100. He'll go for way more than that. Get it up. Thank you. All right, and then for the big wheel, what is S? Let's find out.
S is that reuse.
S is a reuse, made in Mexico, reuse, mint on card. Has a tiny little cut at the bottom of the card back there, but it's nowhere near the bubble, and it's fully sealed, and it is a made in Mexico version of reuse. And it was starting at, did I say $1? Yeah. Starting at $1. That's crazy. I shouldn't have done that, but whatever. It's already at $55. Uh-oh.
Nice.
Stargate. Good evening, Dan Miller. What should we put on the big wheel, Chad? What do we got for big wheels?
We got a Java, we got the lightsaber, we got the speeder bike. Got this.
You can pick. You pick. Any of these weird shaped ones. Or we could do 4 card backs. Do you guys want card backs? Where's David Fanta? He bought all the card backs last time, so if he's not here, we're not doing card backs. Here, let's ask the general populace. What do you say? All right, for the big wheel, do you guys want a sealed speeder bike?
Lightsaber.
4 card backs, a red Force lightsaber, a Return of the Jedi Sigma Boba Fett, an R2-D2 electronic with no button, or a sealed Jabba the Hutt with a little bit of shelf wear and issues, but still sealed. Jabba's playset. Or card backs, or 12-inch 12-inch Chewbacca, or Darth Vader. Whoever says. A Wicket card back. Speeder bike. Adrian Cope picked first. Ooh, yes, card backs. Yes, card backs. All right, we'll do a speeder bike first, and then we'll do card backs second. How does that sound? And Rick said lightsaber. So I guess we'll just do it all. We'll start with the speeder bike. Here we go. Speeder bike. We should dust that. Yeah, give me a little dusting. I don't usually dust or clean things, but that does have dust there, so I'm going to give it one of these. Dry paper towel. That's how nice this stuff is. And I always want you to get something better than you buy from me anyway. So there we go, just so we don't get dust on you. But there's a speeder bike. Sealed. Sealed. Starting at a doll hair. Yeah, that fits perfectly.
Yeah.
Card backs, card backs. All right, we got to get some card backs. Letter M starting bid. There is no starting bid on it. $1. Your dust is part of my collection from any purchase. Yeah, dude, I don't clean. That's the thing, man. Like, I know people are like, oh, you don't clean the dust off? Well, number one, it'd be worth more if I clean the dust off, so I don't want to be that guy. I want to give you killer deals. But no, number two, I want you to get it, and then if you decide you want to clean the dust off, you're going to be like, holy crap, Mike sold me something that is just way better than it should be for way cheaper than it should be. That's why there's tons of you that watch this every week. I mean, I know you love me and my pretty face, but besides that, and the Taco Tuesday song, but besides that, it's because you're always going to get something, when it gets mailed to you, it's always better than I describe it. Always. And that's what I want to do, you know? I want to make sure you're always happier than you should be, because that makes me happy. And that and my horrible thirst for power stops anyone from ever complaining about anything I ever saw.
There you go.
Well, I moved stuff down there. Look at that. I moved stuff down there, and I should have moved stuff in there because it looks empty. Scoot those. Be like, "Brr," those two rows. Just scoot them all the way over. Yeah, there you go. Way
I like
better.
this, like, plywood Boba Fett thing. It's cool.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. I bought him at one point. I was buying all those custom Boba Fetts, but if you start buying everybody's custom Boba Fett, you'll drown in them. Here's everything up right now. Let me run through the bids for you. On letter A, we got $3. That is 9 num incomplete. Letter B is complete. We've got $8. That is Cliff Clavin himself. Letter C is 22 doll hairs. That is Cad Bane, a custom Cad Bane. Very cool, made out of a vintage Lando Calrissian. That's letter C. Letter D is at $12. That is a Klaatu skiff. Letter E is... I should just switch to another one so I can see the letters. Letter E... Oh, that doesn't help. All right, I can look over here. Letter E is a Star Wars Trilogy, A New Hope book. It's at $8 currently. That's crazy, letter E. Letter F is $35, a Stormtrooper complete. Letter G is $32, an Obi-Wan complete. Letter H is $9, and it's an FX7. Letter I is $7, and it's a Weequay complete. Letter M is in Michael is $15. It's Landspeeder diecast missing the shuttle, missing the window. Letter N is $13, and MTV 7. Letter O, $80. Hubert Holst is in the lead. AFA 75 Lando skiff. Letter P is a 90 Hubert Holst's $90 on a AFA 80 plus Han Smallhead molded legs. Letter S is at $55 with Massey Michael. Small cut on the card, but a fully sealed card and bubble. Very nice bubble. Perfect bubble. Letter S is $55 Massey Michael on Re-Yee's Made in Mexico card. Letter T is $48. I thought you didn't want me to do that because it makes shadows.
That's what I thought too, but it's not better on the screen.
Chad. It is better on the screen, actually.
Yeah.
Letter S. Or actually, letter P is at $100 with Brian Jones. AFA 80 plus small head Han Solo. Letter S is $55 with Massey Michael. That's a sealed reuse made in Mexico card. That's cheap. Letter T is an Emperor baggie with a hand carbonite acrylic case for some reason. But the Emperor baggie is sealed. It's only at $48. That's a steal of a deal as well. And we have Brian Jones in the lead on Wicket at $150. AFA 75 Wicket for $150. You cannot get a mint on card Wicket for that price, let alone a graded one, let alone one in that condition. So please put an eyeball on that. It is shocking it's at $150. That's insane. It's Wicket. Everybody loves Wicket. And then we have the sealed Return of the Jedi speeder bike on letter Z at $105. The first thing we're going to call is that letter E, crazy letter E. So, well, no, we just got a bid on crazy letter E at $9 with Casey Blevins. Star Wars: A New Hope. I don't know why you guys aren't seeing my offer. I see it now, Jason. Go ahead and type away, bud. Because it's now working. So whatever prices you put out there, go for it. We got 125 on Z. Anthony Demas Jr. 125 on Z. We got 155 on U. Brian Jones at 125 on P. 125 on P. Those are kind of dark. Why do you think? Try to tilt it a little. Just like out of focus. Michael Sasson 180 on letter U.
It's a little better.
On that Wicket, 180 on Wicket. We got Jason Betancourt at $65 on that re-ease mint on card. Lots of action. There's the big wheel with that beautiful speeder bike. You know what? You want to sort through those and just see if there's a Wicket for whoever wanted a Wicket. Chad's looking for a Wicket card back for you. Brian Jones says $200 on you, $200 on you. We got Jason Betancourt at $65 on S, and Michael Sasson at $180 on U. What is M? Lester Ang says $130 on P. Let me see. M is just a die-cast land speeder, no windshield. All right, let's look at letter E here. Letter E, crazy letter E, is at $9 with Casey Blevins. We're going to call that Star Wars: A New Hope, and we're going to get out something else crazy for you on letter E there, because we love letter E. Going once, going twice, going thrice. So, letter E. What a big wheel. Will it hold the Death Star? It will, but I don't currently have a Death Star, brother, unfortunately. I did build one for Andrea, though. Like, yesterday. I don't remember what I just called. Ooh, letter E. Sorry, you already won. Bidding closed. Stargate, Chad. I can hear it. Alright, there we go. $9. Rick says, lightsaber! We'll put out the lightsaber where that speeder bike is eventually.
There's two Wickets.
Alright.
One has an offer, one doesn't.
Here, let's take this offer one and put that back because I got a bunch of Anakin offers. So they'll all go together in some sale or something. Here, let's just do this.
The bin's right here.
Oh, no. Casey just wants to see me build a Death Star. Yeah, dude, I'll do it. Where do we have a Death Star? Oh, We just built a complete Death Star for the Kilpatrick collection.
Yeah.
It's upstairs. Chad has it. Here you go. You wanted a Wicked card back? We'll put that on Crazy Letter E. It's in very nice condition. It's a 77 back Wicket, starting at $1. Letter E. Comes in a hard case because somebody had a really sick collection of card backs that I bought, and they put them all in these hard cases. So that probably cost them an extra like $500 for their card back collection. All the hard cases they bought. Top loaders. Pardon me. There you go. Wicket, letter E, starting at $1. $1 holla, Crazy Letter E. MTV 7. Patrick Cross in the lead at 17. Doll has. That's letter N. Uh-oh, Chad's getting into the card backs. Watch out.
My OCD kicked in, so I gotta
Well,
organize them.
the thing is behind them, they are semi-organized because they're all 77 backs and then 65 backs, just so you're aware.
So that's how they do it?
But some of the stickers and Emperor offers and stuff, you can do that as well. That's just breaking it down tighter. Hubert Holst in the lead on H at $10. Ren Wilson in the lead on E at $7. Michael Sasson in the lead on U at $2.10. These are all the things currently up for sale. Casey Blevins on Crazy Letter E. He's at $8 on the Wicket. Card back. Who was it that was buying them all last week? What did I say? Andrea, who was buying all the card backs last week? We gotta put it on. Michael Haven, show me the others. Nico, what others? Card backs? I have like thousands of card backs, dude. Is that what you mean? Because you'll have to be more specific. Nico, go find me a margarine container top, please. Yeah, tag David Fanta. Just because he loves card backs, and a Wicket would already be at $12 with him. I'll tag him. I requested the speeder bike and you guys stole it from me. It's still spinning on the wheel, buddy. Go up $1. It's a nice speeder bike, dude. Letter Z. It's only a 125, man. It's cheap. Oh, he was on the list? Alright, there we go. I just wanted to make sure, because people are asking for card backs, and it'll be like, dude, I told you whenever you have card backs, you're supposed to tag me. He's a nice guy, though. I've known him forever. He's been on the IC a long time. Alright, folks, let me know anything you want to see. I will show you. What's Chad doing?
Checking all of them.
Wow. Here's what Chad's doing, because he's OCDing over here in the corner. Oh, you blew it, dude.
Oh, did
I
miss
just
one?
saw it. It's Bespin Luke.
Uh-oh. But it's still Luke, at least.
It is still Luke, at least. But look, these are all different ones, huh?
Some of them
Yeah,
are-
look.
Yeah.
Emperor offer. That's an Emperor offer, too. Taiwan. Taiwan also. Unpunched and punched. It's a lot of Luke Yedis. Any Star Wars card backs? I got a couple Star Wars card backs. Just a few. Just a handful. I don't know if I have Ben Kenobi or a Sand People card back. 12 back. Nico Torella says $85 on S. All right, we got a white flag there on that one, so we're going to call that. That is the big wheel cam. 125, Anthony Demas Jr. You're going to take it down, buddy. Downtown. If anybody wants to get in on that speeder bike, do it now or forever. Hold your peace. Going once on that speeder bike, letter Z. Going twice on that speeder bike, letter Z. Go. I would like to donate $1 toward a haircut, fund me, and shave for Chad. That's what Chad looks like. He's originally from California. It's not his fault. He's institutionalized.
I only cut my hair once a year.
Yeah, it's a California thing. And only if avocados are in season. What the heck was I just calling? I started picking on you and I lost my train of thought. Letter Z, letter Z. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Letter Z. Sealed. Return of the Jedi speeder bike. So. We got 90, 95 on S. Oh, I didn't even do the countdown timer. Whatever. Speeder bike is sold. Oh, what do you want to put up big?
Did you want to do card backs or you want to do something else?
Do you guys want card backs? Is that what you want? Card backs? Should I do a wheel of card backs? Yeah, let's do a wheel of card backs. Whatever. Here. All right, Chad's going to pick out 4 card backs for you there.
Do I need to go upstairs and shave first?
Yeah, you got to go upstairs and shave first. Does anyone know whether all Return of the Jedi Empire offers stormtroopers are raised bars China? I have absolutely no idea. Interesting question, though.
Any requests for card backs?
Are there any requests for card backs? All right, go ahead. PM me, Adrian. I'll put it out there. Whatever you want, buddy. We'll sneak it up there. Chad's going to pick you out 4 card backs. He's still wondering.
There's 3.
3. Uh-oh. He gave me 3.
Looking for the third, fourth
We're
one.
starting. Wow, just pick out all the good ones. So all we're left with is Lobots. Good job, Chad.
Is that what I did?
Picking out all the good ones.
Here, you want to switch one?
No, I don't care. Couldn't care less. Couldn't care less. To me, they're card backs. This one's really good because that's worth $75 right there, and you can definitely peel that off. So
And
FYI.
and just the sticker itself?
we're gonna end up selling it for like $5, but that one's worth $75. That coin right there, that sticker right there, is worth $75. So we'll see how that goes. If it goes for like $50, then cool. But if it goes for like $8, don't sell any more of those. Rancor Keeper. Chad gets respect from him for rocking a Powell Peralta shirt. I don't even know what that is, but uh-oh. JME Drums knows what it is. Powell Peralta. Unpunched, Rancor Keeper, but the thing that matters right there is that Boba Fett coin offer. Peel that puppy off, slap it on eBay, get yourself 75 doll hairs, and you get a card back for free. How's that sound? There is, well, that's weird, because I'm going to put 4 of them out. How do people bid on it? Ooh, I have letters. Hold on 1 second, everybody. We're going to do them W. Luke Jedi card back, starting at $1. Very nice Luke Jedi card back. That's letter X. What up, Dan Belky Bar Takamoose? How you doing, bro? Very nice. Great card back. Letter Y, Untini. Jawa card back. Letter Y, this is a 65 back Jawa card back. 65 back.
Something gonna think 4, maybe 3.
Jawa starting at $1. Get out of here. I put 4 on it 10 times. Just because you can't fit stuff, Chad. You can do it. I had 4 on there. You can do it. You got faith. I got faith. You can go back to the tapes of the old sales. Find out. All right, next up, 4-lom card back. 65 back, 4-lom card back. This is going to be X, Y.
Z?
No.
WX.
We did W, X, Y, and Z. Yeah, you're right. Because the wheel is Z too. But that's all right. We make 4-lom letter Z. Very nice card backs. Cut out all the pops, send them in, get yourself a free figure. Ah, I remember how I did it. Do you want to know?
Did you get rid of this?
Got rid of those stands.
All of
Take
them?
them, yeah.
Okay.
And I think like that. Yeah. And you kind of got to make a box out of them like
Yeah.
cards. Bid list is hot. You like that? Makes it a lot easier. Alright, we do have other things for sale besides card backs, so check it out. Crazy Letter E, we'll switch it up with some other stuff here in a minute, so get in your bids on that Wicket. He's only at $9, Wicket card back, 77 back Wicket card back. That's cheap. Letter S, Nico Torella. Letter S, 110 bucks. That is a made in Mexico reuse. So Lily Letty, if you know what you're doing. Bobby Lugo, we got $3 on Z. $3 on Z. That's a 65 back 4-lom card back. Adrian Coates starts us off at $1 on 1. Jason Betancourt says 115 on S. 115 on S. How many of you guys out there collect tri-logos? Would you like a tri-logo only sale or a variant only sale? We could do that. I think Z looks pretty good, man. Here, you wanna do this?
Yeah, I was gonna cover the Z on the wheel. There you go.
There you go. Casey Blevin says 10 bucks on E. All right, I'm going to run through the prices here for you. We've got letter A is a 9-num. We're going to delete that or dump that because he's already been sitting there for a while. All right, so letter A and B and C and D, get ready to bid on because I'm about to get rid of them. So A, B, C, and D, it's going to be this top camera. Your top right camera. Right now, 9-num is at $3. Hoth Rebel Commander Complete, letter B, is at $9 with Brian Jones. Letter C is at $30 with Massey Michael, that custom Cad Bane made out of a Lando, vintage Lando. And letter D is a Klaatu Skiff Complete, and he is currently at $16. Just got another bid. Yeah, Tri-Logo Mint on cards, Dan. I got tons of Tri-Logo Mint on cards, dude. That entire section is Tri-Logo Mint on cards. bum 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 bum. Ooh, we have a Jawa up on the spinning wheel. Here, we'll play it for you, Chad. Party grip. Or Perry grip.
Perry grip.
Actually. That's the wrong one. What is it? It's coming. Next. Houdini! There he is.
In the sand crawler, trying to make $1.
I might have one, Dan. No tri-logo yak. Sorry. And there's another one too. Boogie Jawa.
Same artist.
Perry grip. Houdini! Here's the other one. I like this one better. Boogie Boogie Jawa, a Boogie Jawa, Boogie 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 Boogie. In a sand crawler, trying to make $1. Right? Yeah. Andrea likes the other one better.
The other one's more fun. This is cool.
Yeah. Houdini. All right, Casey Blevins is out on E, so we'll give E a call and we'll get you out something else for letter E. If anybody wants to get in on E, that is a Wicket card back. Do it now or forever hold your peace. Boogie, 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 boogie. Boogie Jawa, boogie, boogie Jawa, boogie Jawa, boogie, boogie Jawa, boogie Jawa, boogie, 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 boogie. This is the After Dark Jawa song. Keep on boogieing Jawa. Do you like that transition, DJ? Thanks. Except two different audio volumes, but whatever. I didn't do that little button in the middle. I neglected my middle button. Alright. Let's call Wicket here. Letter E. Letter E is at $11. Robert Wilson, going once, going twice, going thrice. E is sold to Mr. Robert Wilson. Or Ren Wilson. I'm sorry, buddy. There's a Robert Wilson as well. I was incorrect. It's Ren Wilson going to win that. Oh, no, we just got another bid. Got another bid. Bobby Lugo is in the lead. So Wicket is still getting action. So he's still spinning. He is not sold. We got a letter E before it was called there. So letter E, Bobby Lugo in the lead on that Wicket at $13. So everybody else, you can still get in on that Wicket if you like. It's at $13 now. All right, let's call A, B, C, and D because I was planning on doing that anyway. Letter A going for $3 to Massey Michael. 9 Numb going once, going twice, going thrice. Nine Numb is sold. All right, letter B is a Hoth Rebel Commander complete. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Hoth Rebel Commander complete, sold. Oh, you're alright, Bobby. You get it in time. Be sure to bid early, bid often, folks. There is lag. Be aware. Next up is going to be Cad Bane, letter C. Cad Bane is currently at $35 with Casey Blevins. It's a really awesome freaking custom. It's made out of a Lando Bespin. Going once on Cad Bane, going twice on Cad Bane, going thrice. Cad Bane. You might know him from the Rebels series. Or books and whatnot. Massey Michael snuck one in. So Casey Blevins, Cad Bane is still live. Massey Michael just put it on, 36 bucks. So it's still live. Letter C is still alive. Let's call letter D here. Letter D for Brian Jones. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Klaatu Skiff complete, 16 bucks. Brian Jones. Casey Blevins says $38 on C. We got a bid and war on Cad Bane there, and no reason there shouldn't be. It is a custom figure custom, which are awesome. There we go. All right. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Chad. Later, Mikey. Massey Michael says $40 on C. Let's get up something for A, D, and B.
This was no weapon, right?
Yeah. How about a Wampa? That's fun. Got a little bit of the yellow going on, but what kind of animal living in a snow world wouldn't have yellow fur? Not one I'd want to hang out with. His arms are good. There we go. Wampa, starting at $1. Letter A. Wampa Wampa. Let's see what else we got here. All right, letter B is going to be a bid for tuna. We got a bidding war going on letter C now. $40 with Massey Michael, 45 with Casey Blevins, 46 with Massey Michael. It's a cool figure for sure. Perfect bib. Good fingertips and everything. He's complete. He'll be letter D, bid for tuna, letter D. And then for letter B, we've got the Mighty Chewbacca. Mighty Chewbacca. Casey Blevins is out on C. Complete Chewie. Got some scratching on his satchel there. But he is complete. Complete Chewie is going to be letter B. The Mighty Chewbacca. There we go. So A, B, C, and D are refilled. Let's go on over to Crazy Letter E. Get that one called. Crazy Letter E. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Wicket card back. That's Crazy Letter E. It is at $15 with Bobby Lugo. Once, twice, thrice. Sold. So, I'm going to get it up there because I couldn't cut and paste it quick enough, but I'll do it right now, dear. Crazy letter E. How about a bunch of Obi-Wan Kenobi gibberish? I don't know if anybody can use it.
Was that a 12-inch box?
Yeah, but there is a insert for you somewhere. And that people will want. There it is. Alright. Letter E is going to be... It's Chewie's Bow Black. It looks like it. I don't know. Is it better? Let me get out my trusty IC Toys iLoop. If you would like your very own IC Toys iLoop, just tell Andrea in the comments, add an iLoop to my box. They are $10. They cost $20 on Amazon without the awesome IC Toys logo. So it's a good deal. When I shine light through it, Rick, it is blue. But it is not the translucent bow. Well, you can see it right there. That's actually pretty freaking cool. Ooh, I gotta call that guy on that Chewbacca. Prototype Chewbacca thing of yours. But I did call him. But he didn't know what it was. And neither did any of my people. So it's definitely modern. So dude thinks it's worth more than it is. But I want to talk to dude because dude knows dude that might know dude. Which dude? Alright. A beater Ben Kenobi card box. Or 12-inch box. It's a beater. Missing the top. Has the bottom. But definitely like a total beater. But especially there's the Kenobi insert. So if you need a Kenobi insert in your box, which happens quite often, that is a great, great buy. I'm on Crazy Letter E. Crazy Letter E, starting at $1. Can't go wrong. I think I paid like $200 for a Boba Fett insert once, yeah. For the orange Boba Fett one, I need it for an ESP box. It was like $200. Obi-Wan won't be worth that, but still. All the cameras, you got it, baby. There you go. Here's everything currently listed for sale on the spinning wheels. Everybody let me know if there's anything you want to see. I'm going to start calling some other stuff as well. Rick Peverata starts us off at $12 on Crazy Letter E. That's that Obi-Wan Kenobi card back. Or Obi-Wan Kenobi insert.
And box.
And box. Matthew Michael says E, money percent. So that's got to be a typo. E is now at money percent. If anybody wants to get in on that. Darren Oscovare says $20 on A. $20 on A. That's the Wampa Wampa. Let me run through the prices for you. Lightsaber, I would love to see it. Oh, you want a lightsaber? Where can we put a lightsaber? It'll never fit on that. Yeah. Can you see what I bid on the Jedi Luke card back? I think 10, but I might have fat fingered it. Oh, fat fingered it. It's at $20. Jason, you put $20 on it. Did you not want that? The Rancor Keeper card back has $2 on it, and that sticker's worth $75. Guys, I'm going to show you here. You see this Rancor Keeper that's currently up on the screen right here? That sticker on that Rancor Keeper card back is worth $75 all day long on eBay. Jason, just let me know, man. You're always here. If you screwed it up, I'll change it. I don't care. But somebody, I mean, that's $75 sticker on that card back. Literally all day long. And that card is literally at $2 currently. Which is probably less than a top loader cost for those stupid things. So, I don't know. Somebody bid on Even the Jawa's at $8. That's so cheap. Meant 10. That's all right, buddy. We'll change it for you. Andrea, I'm changing it. Rick Pavarata says W, 12 bucks. 12 bucks on W. Thank you, sir. On that Rancor Keeper card back with the Boba Fett coin offer sticker. Matthew Michael says 4 bucks on Z. The card backs currently are at the Rancor Keeper with the Fed offer is at $12. The Luke Jedi 77 back is at $10. The Jawa 65 back is at $8, and the Forlom is at $3. Yeah, they chop out a note. It's very vanilla ice of them.
Well, they do like themes, like a gothic theme or a medieval theme.
You got E at 20. It's coming. Andrea's updating currently, so it'll get updated. Just keep an eyeball on the list and it'll get updated. E is at 20. Oh, it is already updated. What makes a sticker more valuable on the Rancor Keeper? Here, I'll show you. None for sale. Let me see if any have sold. Can't find any sold here. Hold on. A lot of them on Facebook. Hold on. I'm trying to find one that sold recently. Perfect coin offer sticker used. I'm only finding unused one, maybe because I wrote used. Posts from you. I'm having trouble finding them because when it has a Boba Fett coin offer on the thing, on the card, people mention it. Here, it's some dude with unused ones. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, I gotta add a source. Display capture. Display capture. Nope, that's wrong. There you go. Here they are, but these are unused ones. $150 each, way back in 2014. So the used ones are worth about 75 bucks if they're in good condition. But it's just people like them, and there are unused ones that sell for 150 bucks. So people will gladly buy a used one, put it in there for 75 bucks. But that's why. Because the unused ones are worth $175. So, way back in 2014. 150 bucks each. There you go. But that's why, so the regular ones hold their value as well, as long as you pull them off the card back. But I mean, as anyone knows with a Boba Fett sticker, as long as it's warm and not freezing, it'll peel right off that card back. But there you go. So that's why that coin offer is worth it's worth $75. Definitely. All right, where are we at here? I'm going to read off everything, and then we're going to get going on calling some stuff for you here. We're going to start at the top left screen there, all the way over to the right on that screen with letter A. A is at $22 with Mr. Alscavare. It's a Wampa. K. Hoff is in the lead on Chewbacca Complete at $10. Shoot, I remember when a Chewbacca blaster was 25 bucks. A bowcaster. That custom Cad Bane, Matthew Michael is in control at $46. Bib Fortuna Complete, Matthew Michael is running that one too at $13. Mr. Torella is in the lead on $20 on the Beater Ben Kenobi box, the 12-inch box with insert. Oscavari is in the lead on the Stormtrooper Complete at $35. Oscavari is in the lead on Obi-Wan Complete at $32. Hubert Holst is in the lead on FX7 letter H at $10. Aaron Moffat is in the lead on the Complete Weequay at $10. Anthony Demas Jr., letter M, we're on letter M there, is in the lead on letter M, the Land Speeder diecast missing the windshield. Patrick Koss is in the lead on the MTV7, $17. Hubert Holst is in the lead on the AFA 75 Lando Skiff at $80. That's a steal of a deal. This is a steal of a deal. Letter P, an AFA 80 plus small head molded legs Han Solo at 140 bucks. I think that one should be closer to 200 bucks. Mr. Alscavari's in the lead on Ree's Made in Mexico, small cut on the card at 120. Sassen's in the lead on the next two, letter T at 55 and letter U at 210. That's an AFA 75 Wicket. Mr. Peverada is in the lead on letter W at $12. That Raincourt Keeper card back with 77 back Boba Fett offer. sticker. We got letter X, Mr. Betancourt in the lead on the Luke Jedi 77 back card back at $10. Adrian Coates in the lead on the Jawa card back at $8. And Andrew's in the lead on D at $15. And Aaron Challenger is in the lead on D. Bib Fortuna at $15. And Bobby Lugo's in the lead on that Forlom card back at $5 buccarinos. All right, let's start it off with that custom Cad Bane, because he's been up there for a while. He's at $46 with Mr. Massey Michael. I'm going to pull those up. We're going to do this list here. So that custom Cad Bane about to spin around. We're going to call him at $46 for Massey Michael. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Sold. Alrighty, and then those other three I just kind of put up there. So let's go to the next wheel and start with, let me see here. Stormtrooper complete for Mr. Oscovare at $35. That's Stormtrooper going once, going twice, going thrice. Stormtrooper is sold. Ken Hoff just put on $16 on letter B. Sold, Mr. Oscovare. All right, we're going to call another one for you. Letter G. Letter G at $32. Letter G is the Obi-Wan Kenobi. Going once, going twice, going thrice. All right, next up is FX7. FX7 is currently at $10 with Hubert Holst. $10 for a vintage Star Wars figure. That's a steal of a deal. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. And Weequay complete for Mr. Aaron Moffat at $10. Going once, twice, three times. Sold. All right, let's go over to these mini rigs here. Letter E is an Obi-Wan Kenobi 12-inch box. It's a beater box, but it has the insert. If you want to get in on that, it's only at $20. We're going to call that die-cast in that mini rig, though. The die-cast is Anthony Demas Jr. is in the lead. It's missing the windshield. He's at $15. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Kilpatrick cost on that MTV 7 at $17. The mini rig MTV 7, $7. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. All right, the 2 graded. I'm not ready to call those yet. Let me get a couple more graded out there for you there. How about a brother-sister duo? We're going to put these on M and N. Luke Skywalker, AFA 80. He is the dark pants variant. Or Taiwan Luke, actually. There you go. Kenner action figure, Taiwan Luke Skywalker, blonde hair, dark pants, AFA 80. And now you know a loose one of that is worth a couple $100 probably. But it is the Taiwan Luke with the Taiwan saber. You can tell right there it's super thin. And his blonde hair, dark pants, AFA 80, starting at $80, where we start all the AFAs. That's going to be letter M as in Michael. Letter M as in Michael. And then letter N is going to be his sister, Leia Bespin. This is a U grade. This is a U80 Leia Bespin, and this is the crew neck. So it's where she has the crew neck like a, what is it, a sweater from the 90s. But that's a U80 Leia Bespin gown. She's got her blaster in there. Starting at $80. Letter N. We're going to let those spin. Let's call that re-yees there. Chad, what do you say? We're going to go up here and call re-yees right now, and maybe the Empire. I do not have a farm boy with brown hair currently. There will be one, I think, in the Kilpatrick IC for Life sale. Make sure you check that out. Go to icforlifecharity.org or go to ictoysnashville.com and click on auction and check it out. But I think one is coming up, so we'll see. Reuse Mr. Oscavari on that Made in Mexico reuse letter S at $120. We're going to call that one Going Once, Going Twice, Going Thrice, letter S. You want to grab me another carded figure, Chad?
Graded or non-graded?
Non-graded. Just because we're going to swap it out with a non-graded.
We got tri-logo?
Yeah, that's fine.
Power of the Force.
Tri-logo's cool. Alright, you can pull reuse down. Here, let me give you these. Okay. Letter T. What is letter T at? Letter T is only at $55. That is an Emperor baggie. It is fully sealed, and it comes with a free acrylic case that is for a hand carbonite. Somebody put it in there. I don't know why. But that's only at $55, and I think Emperor baggies are like $80, aren't they? So we're going to let that one spin because you are getting a free acrylic on top of it. It's only at $55. We have an AFA 75 plus Wicket. So 75 plus Wicket is at $210, letter U. We're going to let that one spin for a minute more. But, and then we have the card backs on letter Z, but we're going to swap those out soon. Let's call the card backs on letter Z. Yeah, more men on cards tonight. I got another one right here in my hand I'm going to put up. Patience, young Padawan. All right, letter Z. Let's start calling letter Z. Just so you know, on letter Z, we have letter W is $12. It's the Rancor Keeper 77 card back with a Boba Fett offer. I'll put that one up next there, Rick. Letter X is at $10 with Mr. Betancourt, the Luke Jedi 77 back card back. Letter Y is at $8. The Jawa 65 back card back for only $8. Don't know why. That's cheap for a Jawa card back. And then Rick Peverata's in the lead on the Forlom card back at $65. We're calling those card backs now, starting with that Raincore Keeper 77 back for Mr. Peverata. Steal of the deal for tonight. Going once, going twice, going thrice at $12. Sold. We just got another bid on that one at $14. We got another bid from Nico at $20. There we go. People are starting to pay attention to the Boba Fett offer. Adrian Code at $10. We just got a bid on the Jawa. Betancourt is in the lead on... Nope. Somebody just bid on the Luke. Everybody's bidding on the card backs now, so we're going to just hold off on the card backs for a minute. Let me show you this carded, and we'll put this one up. And then I will hand it over to Chad for my break. ATST driver. Tri-logo. Tri-logo. Oh, I know, Nick. No, a whole bunch of people just bid on those, dude. You only bid on one of them. Tri-logo card back. Remember I showed you how to get that dent out if you're so keen. Did everybody see that last week, or would everybody like a little quick tutorial? So I'm more than happy to do it again. It's easy. See how it's got that dent right there? All you do, put some tape on it. Make sure you don't get that tape on the litho or you ruin it. Put some tape, get it really good into that dent there. Make sure you hold it down right here on the sides where the card connects to the litho so you don't pull the bubble off the litho. And then just pull up. There you go. Look at how much better it is already. So anyway, if you get tri-logos, stick some tape to them. Do yourself a favor. They'll be a billion times better. But anyway, there's a billion times better. ATST driver. Remember, he does have that blaster in there. Don't be super cheap. That blaster's worth $65 alone. All right. We're going to put him up on letter whatever I just said. Do it again. Tape trick. Yeah, there you go. Letter S. A very nice ATST card back. Or carded figure. Tri-logo carded figure. All right, folks. Chad, you want to grab 4 complete figures from here that we haven't done yet? 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4, I guess.
Okay.
And then you can put those up here on letter these ones. Need stuff.
Okay.
And then this can be called. And let those spin, but mention them. And then you could call those because whenever people want those. Let's put that one on there. All right, Chad's going to come over here, folks. Starting bid on S, I don't know, $1. Go ahead, man. You guys will get it there. All right, Chad's going to take over.
All right, let's get some stuff up on. What are we at? E, F, G, and H. Neat stuff. Okay. All right, we got a Bespin Guard White. Is that what they call these guys? Focus. Where's the other one? That'll be letter F, right? Or no, letter E, I think it is. No, A, B, C, D, E, F. I know the alphabet, seriously. That's letter F, the Bespin Guard Fu Manchu. And next we got, let's see. This guy's name is Dengar, right? Or am I wrong? This gun is huge. What's B at? B is at the Chewbacca complete is at $16. Nick. All right, we got Dengar complete on letter G. Can stand up. I'm confident. There we go. So there's Dengar. And then we got a, what is this guy? Death Squad Star?
Death Squad Commander.
Death Squad Commander.
Or Sergeant.
Oh, this one, I think his gun's busted.
Yeah, his gun's broken. Tell him with a broken gun.
Okay. Death Squad Commander. So letter H is going to be this guy.
YNTV with my travels.
This squad commander. He's got a little bit of. Come on, focus.
Gotta cover your shirt.
Is it the shirt?
Yeah, get it close. Gotta cover the whole video.
Oh, okay.
With the piece there.
Yeah, he's got some rub on the helmet. Looks like.
See your arm?
Oh.
You gotta cover everything. Sideways. Almost there. Good.
Oh, I see. There you go. Yeah, you see he's got some rub on his helmet. And looks like there's some on the back a little bit. There you go. You can see it. There you go. That's letter H. And then letter I. be the hammerhead. There we go. Well, he does have a gun, but it looks like the gun's handle is broken. The grip.
Broken blaster.
Broken blaster. With hammerhead. But it still fits in his hand. And that's letter I.
You call these if you want.
Oh. We're gonna call these. Where are they at?
Big wheel.
Big wheel. X, Y, W. W is first. Alright, so far we're gonna call these card backs. W's at 22, which is the Rancor Keeper with the Boba Fett offer. X is at $12, the Luke Jedi. Y is at $12, the Jawa. And Z is at $6. Correct? Yeah. Alright, let's call W. That Rancor Keeper with the Boba Fett offer sticker at $22. Let's call sold on that one. Where's the little thingy?
That's Rancor Keeper.
Yeah. Alright. Rancor Keeper is sold. What is E? E is... Oh, E is the... Hold on one sec.
12-inch box, heater box with a.
So E is a 12-inch Obi-Wan box with the insert. So that's the insert for the box, and then the box is, you know, there. But it's just a beater box with the insert. All right, let's go back to Big Wheel. All right, up next is going to be X, the Luke Jedi 77 back card back. It's at $13. So let's go ahead and call sold on X. Wait, was that supposed to be on X, Adrian, or is that on Y?
This was X.
Yeah, but Adrian put in a bid on Y, and then he said no, X, Y. Right before I did that. See? What do you mean by that, Adrian? Oh, okay, that's right. So that was for Y. Okay.
You get that Y. Well,
All right. Next is what? Y.
I would do the one that
Z?
isn't Y. Z.
Yeah. Next is Z because that Y just got some bids. All right. Z is the Forlom 65 card back. Or 65 back card back. And that's at $6, and we're going to call sold on that one. Sold. All right, X is sold. Or I'm not X. That was Z. Letter Z was sold.
We can sell Y if they stop bidding on.
Now we got another one. Y at 15 from Adrian.
Let me let it run.
All right, you good?
Yeah. Just blowing on a lightsaber.
Cool. All right, guys. Mike's back. Have fun.
Y 115. Yeah, I got you, Adrian. All right. Y is still alive. Y is at 16. Can you guys hear that? Y is at 16 with Adrian Coate. Nick, you'd have to go up to 17 if you want that one, buddy. Adrian's got you just a little bit beat by seconds.
We can put that on here.
Yeah. Well, I guess we could put it behind it. All right, we're going to put up a lightsaber on the big wheel. Still works. Very good condition. Oh, wow, it needs the bottom to make the whistle. That's cool. Here, you want to put a letter on that? Yeah, here, put it on there. Check this out. Very nice condition on that sticker. And the whole lightsaber in general, actually. We've been starting those off at $100 and they go for like $130. Let me try to start it at $1. Hopefully it'll go for the proper price. Jamie Dribs got in trouble when he was a kid for breaking his neighbor's new wiffle saber. Dude, I used to break... Alright, so my mom used to get them from my brother and I, right? From Big Y or Caldor or something back in the day. And we would break them before we made it to the car. Every single time.
Each other?
Yeah. Because we would fight each other and we'd break them before we got to the car. What is the grade on N? Yeah, and then... Well, no, they break here if you beat them real hard. Letter N. Let me check for you, Vanessa. Letter N is $100. Anthony Demas Jr. It's a U80 Leia Bespin crew neck, and it's obnoxiously low price. So definitely bid on it. It's currently at $100. And it's a U80. It's an 80 grade Leia Bespin. I mean, a Leia Bespin's worth more than $100 if she's not even graded. So I don't know why it's at that price, but it's cheap. That's letter N. U80 Leia Bespin crew neck. And even the Luke Skywalker Taiwan Dark Pants is freaking cheap. Look at these two here, folks. Look at these graded. I'm going to go over these graded real quick. Okay. Just to go over the graded real quick because they're really, really cheap. Rex's whatever, you can delete the whole album because they're all garbage. It's Rex's Diner or whatever. It is a Star Wars thing, but I don't know why it's like that. I'm going to read these off to you. That Taiwan Luke right there, AFA 80, and it's a Taiwan Luke in AFA 80 condition with the dark pants. Or light pants or dark pants? Dark pants. And but he's only at $188, which is ridiculously cheap. Go look them up on eBay, please. Yes, Andrea, we put out the lightsaber. The lightsaber is letter Z. Alright, that Luke Skywalker, AFA 80 Luke Skywalker, Taiwan Luke Skywalker is at $188. Cheap. AFA 80 Leia crew neck is at $100, which is stupidly cheap. I mean, it's, I don't even know, obnoxiously cheap. She's a graded U80. And then we have Han Solo right there is an 80 plus small head Han Solo, and he's only at $140. Please definitely go to eBay and check sold prices. They're so cheap. These are all so cheap, it's stupid. And then ATST driver, or no, which one was it? Lando Skiff is only at $80. AFA 75 Lando Skiff is only at $80. So if you want to get in on any of those are all dirt cheap. I'll back off the camera so you can see the Obi-Wan box. But those are super cheap. You should get in on those. Let's call that Obi-Wan box because it's just sitting there. We've got letter E, crazy letter E. We've got $27 on. Nico Torella is in the lead. We're going to call it, that's a Ben Kenobi box with insert. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Ben Kenobi box with insert. Sold for $27. Those graded are too cheap, folks. And the graded carded is so cheap. Should really get in on that. How about a cool Boba Fett light? Wall light or something? For letter E. Still in the original package. Quality control passed. It's got a battery compartment right here and 2 tack holder thingies. So I'm guessing it's a wall light that goes on your wall. There you go. Boba Fett wall light. Starting at about letter E. Arthur Lou says 118 on letter N. It's cheap for a Leia, 118. But it's better than $100, I'll tell you that much. Alright. Up here we currently have a tri-logo AT-ST driver at 150. Rocksteady Noakes is in the lead. Adrian Coate is in the lead on the Emperor baggie with the Han Solo carbonite case. Sasson is in the lead on the Wicket, AFA 75 Wicket. I guess we could call one of those. Wicket hasn't had bids for a while. Let's call the Wicket, AFA 75 Wicket. Last chance to get in on that if you want to get in on that. It is a 75 plus Wicket, so it's just a hair away from being an 80. It is an exceptionally nice card. And it is at $210. So Sasson, you're going to win that one. We're going to call that AFA 75 plus Wicket. Going for $210. Going once. Going twice. Going thrice. Sold. Wicket is sold. That's a good deal. Congratulations, Sasson. Chad, you want to grab me another thing? 140 is the bid on P, Arthur. 140. That's an AFA 80 plus Han Solo small head molded legs. Yeah, something carded.
Graded or not? All this stuff is this Power of the Force.
Yeah, it's fine. What is it? B-Wing Pilot.
Or there's graded ones.
Well, you can do a graded one, too. Graded one.
There's a Yoda.
T is lonely. He wants to come home to me. Sure enough.
Did you put these card backs in between these on purpose?
Yeah, just so I didn't scratch the acrylics.
Gotcha. You want 8D8, Yoda,
Doesn't matter.
or Batu?
Doesn't matter. All right, Anakin offer 8D8. Unpunched. This was an AFA 75, card 75, bubble 75, figure 85. Return of the Jedi 79 back B, 8D8. It's an Anakin offer, 8D8. Gonna start that one off at 80 bucks because it's graded. Unpunched, 88. Unpunched Anakin offer 88. AFA 75. Alright, let's call that card back. Nick Grooms is in the lead on the card back. Letter Y is at $17 with Nick Grooms. That's a... Oh, it says new bid, buy it. Forget it. It's still getting bids on it. My bad. Here, I'll just put you on the main screen. And you guys can ask me questions about any of that stuff. I can show you any of that stuff again. You just let me know. We got $18 on Y. $18 on Y. What is Y? Oh, the Jawa. Sorry, my bad. Arthur Liu, letter P, 158. 158 on the Han Solo head, small head, molded legs. 145 won't work. We already have 158 on that one, Michael. You'd have to go at least 160, or 159 rather. Sell it if you want. So what? I don't know what you're referring to, Nick. I'm sorry. What are the grade on M? M is... oh, you're out on Y? All right, cool, buddy. Letter M is an 80. AFA 80. Taiwan. Luke. Dark pants. So it's an AFA 80 on M. All right, we're going to sell the... Ooh, letter N. Let me see. Letter N is too cheap still, dude. Letter N is 135. If you guys look, this thing right here, if you're on a big screen, I know it's tough on a cell phone, but if you're on a big screen laptop or phone or a TV or whatever, all the prices are there. But letter N is only at 135, and it's a U80. It's an 80 grade, so a U80 Leia Bestman, and it's only at 135 bucks. We're going to call that Jawa there. Letter Y for $18 with Adrian coat. Going once for Adrian. Going twice for Adrian. Going thrice. Adrian coat, Jawa, letter Y. 18 bucks. Got $11 on H, $8 on F, H, $9 on E with Jason McKee. Hey, that rhymes. Hubert Holst says 160 on P, 160 on P. Thank you, Adrian. Does it come with a sleeve? Yeah, it's got a sleeve on it. Yeah, it's got a sleeve. Most of the card backs actually have sleeves. I bought this giant collection, and dude had like every card back, and they all had sleeves. So I have like tons of ones with sleeves. Got a Max band. The only Rebo band I got is graded, bro. At the moment. Yeah, the only one I got at the moment is graded. Sorry, bud. Alright, you fine folks, let me know what I should call next. What should I call next? What did I just call? It didn't give me any space. R5D4, I think I only got a graded one, man. Maybe. I'd have to look really hard, dude. It could be a graded one in there, but I don't know. I'll look. I don't see one, Adrian, but that doesn't mean anything. Yeah, fresh. I don't see an R5D4, Adrian, but I must have one, I'm sure. But I do not see one currently. I'll try to pull one for the next sale for you. Those are all 90 grades. I need an A-Wing. A-Wing, the ship, I don't have. Yes, what to call next? So I said T. You got it. Let's call that Emperor there. Sounds good to me. Letter T, the Emperor is at $73. It's an Emperor baggie, sealed with the box, with the insert, with a Han Carbonite acrylic case by accident. Going for $73 for Adrian Coat. Letter T. Going once on letter T, twice on letter T, thrice on letter T. T is sold. Brian Campbell just took over on the grader. I'm glad you showed up, Brian. They're going way too cheap, man. I needed somebody to get in there and bid. Those graded are so cheap. There you go, Adrian. You just won yourself an Emperor. Andrea, I love this format. Well, there you go, Frankie. I got to tell Toby Black. Toby Black, I got to give credit to Toby Black. It was his idea. I'll tag him. But, there, I tagged him. But Toby Black had this idea because he comes to me, he's like, man, I love the new format. I love the way it is with all the things, but it's really hard to keep track of the bids and who's leading and stuff like that. And so I tried to figure it out. And what we did is we did the sheets thing where I put it up on the actual thread here. So that way you guys can always see what the bid is on everything that you want. So thank you to Toby Black. So his hand in with that box. I don't know what that means. So thanks to Toby Black right there. No, there's no hand in with that box. You can, the case fits a Han Carbonite. This is the case that Ian sells to fit a Han Carbonite. So a Han Carbo would fit on this side, and the Carbonite would fit on this side. It's not really a baggy case, but somebody used it as a baggy case for this Emperor. So if you got a Han Solo Carbonite at home that's loose, it'll go in there just fine. That's what it's originally intended for. Alrighty, what do we got here? We need something else for letter T. What do you guys want for letter T? Want graded or non-graded? Let me see what I got here. Well, we got, let's do, I don't know, I'll do, what is this one here? Any AT-AT pilot. You want an AT-AT driver? I do not see one. Let me go over to the shelf and look, dude. do have one, dude. There you go, Adrian. Now, for everybody else that wants to ask for specific stuff, the reason why I am giving Adrian whatever he wants is because Adrian was very nice. And when my mom passed away, Adrian actually reached out to me directly and said, hey, man, if I could help in any way, just let me know. I happen to live in Torrington, which is where my mom was from, where I'm originally from. And I said, oh, not really, man, but we're moving stuff at this time to this time if you want to, come help. And obviously nobody else showed up to move except for myself, Andrea, and then Adrian Coate showed up. And he even went home and grabbed us extra boxes because he buys so many toys. And he really helped out, and he's a sweetheart. So Adrian Coate is a nice guy, if anybody's wondering. And that's why when he asks for stuff, I'll go back to the wall and find it for him. So here you go, dude. Oh, yeah, Andrea's awesome, dude. I'm not trying to take anything away from Andrea. She's amazing, believe me. So, that's why. But you could bid against Adrian Coate. He's not that nice of a guy. But here, let's open this up. Get a razor blade. Do a barrel roll. They aren't toys, they're collectibles. Yes, Andy brought us Gatorade, so he's a good dude. If you're wondering. And if you need to buy a house anywhere in the northwest region or northeast region of America, give him a call. He's a big-time realtor up there. There you go, Adrian. Practically perfect in every way, just like Mary Poppins. This is an AFA 80, card 80, bubble 90, figure 85, so really high subgrades on that one. This is a 65 back B AT-AT driver, AFA 80Y near mint. Beautiful card. And Adrian, because I love you, starting at $1. How's that, man? $1 holler. Starting at $1. AFA 80 AT-AT driver. Letter T. Letter T. I'll put it back in the bag when it's done. Because it's got a bag, why not? I love you too, brother. Arthur's out on N, alright. Adrian Coate starts us off at $100 on the AT-AT driver. Matthew Michael, you were a second later, so you'd have to go a little bit higher. But it's still super cheap, so don't feel bad about it. Not my fault. In the words of Han Solo, it's not my fault. All right, let's get this big wheel going with something else. We're going to call the big wheel letter Z. That lightsaber. Going once. Going twice. Going thrice. What the heck is that? Lightsaber for 120 for Mr. Rick Peverata. It's a nice one, Rick. You'll like it. And it still makes woo, woo, woo sounds. Which is nice. Sold. This is the info on letter M. What's that like? Let me go find it here for you. Letter M is a Taiwan dark pants AFA 80 Luke Skywalker. So it's a Taiwan Luke Skywalker. Brian Campbell's currently in the lead at $200. And it's an AFA 80. AFA 80. Send it to JME Drums and bill me. You got it, buddy. Andrea, could you write that down for Rick? He's buying presents. You got it, Daniel. Anytime, buddy. Always feel free to ask. There's always a lot of stuff up, so you never know what's up, what's next, so on and so forth. Thank you, Andrea. She is the best. I am lucky. Should I call something else? Oh, no. We need something for letter Z. What do you want for letter Z? You know what, Chad? Put that big friggin' Jabba there.
The Jabba?
Yeah, why not? Chad's going to pull you out of Jabba the Hutt. It is still fully sealed. The box does have some damage on the outside, but it is a fully sealed Jabba's playset. Brian Campbell takes over on T at 160. 160 on T, that beautiful AT-AT driver. Yeah, I guess so. Jabba the Hutt. There's the damage. But it is fully sealed. That tape's a little loose, but it's luckily sealed on 3 sides with Jabba playsets. So it is fully sealed. Jabba's playset. We'll start that at $1. It's worth a heck of a lot more than $1, but I'm sure you guys will figure that out.
This can be Z.
That's going to be letter Z. Letter Z is a Jabba the Hutt playset, fully sealed. There you go. And also, if you're trying to display it, I mean, one side is perfect, so the side facing out will be perfect. Watch out, Adrian Code. I love you, but the language, man, it's the IC. Jason Hannibal will come here and ban you, and I can't stop it. Letter M, 220. Brian Campbell in the lead on letter M. Massey Michael starts us off at $100 on Z. That Jabba the Hutt playset, fully sealed. Here is the live sale cam. This is everything rolling right now. I'm going to call letter E if you want to get in on it. That Boba Fett light, night light, wall light, whatever it is. I have no idea. But that is Boba Fett letter E. Going once for Mr. Casey Blevins. Twice, 3 times. Sold. Arthur Liu, 228 on letter M. That Taiwan Luke is worth good money. I hope some of you guys went to eBay and looked, because it's still worth way more than it's at right now. So I hope somebody went and looked. Taco Bell box, Star Wars Taco Bell box. This is from the Star Wars promotion for the special editions when those came out at Taco Bell. This is unused. Taco Bell box. You can pop out your X-Wing and your TIE Fighter and put them in the trench run there. Taco Bell box. Transforms into a Star Wars scene. Collect all 3. But it's not even folded. So, old new stock or whatever. New old stock. Is that what it's called? New old stock. The Dusty Jawas. Yeah, Rex's playlist. It's terrible. It's just that one CD. Everything else is fine.
Okay. You know, I think that is that the robot DJ from.
Oh, maybe it is
Yeah,
the
I think
robot
that's the
DJ.
robot DJ from
Yeah.
Rex. That sounds familiar.
There you go. Letter E. Starting at $1. Unused Taco Bell box, starting at $1. $1 holler. Miss Z, what is it? Sealed? Yes, it is a sealed Jabba the Hutt playset. It's fully sealed. Jabba playset. It's got some box damage. You'll see it when it spins around here. But it's still ridiculously cheap right now. I mean, a Jabba the Hutt playset complete, not sealed, without the box is worth $175. So that's worth at least triple what it's at right now. More than triple. It's fully sealed. Super cheap. Brian Campbell's at 240 on that Luke. Anthony Demas says $1.25 on Jabba. $1.25 on Jabba. Brian Campbell says 140 on Z. Now with the close-up, you guys realize that's a sealed Jabba playset. Fully sealed. I did just put it up, so it's only at 140, but it's cheap. What should we call? What should I call next? Oh. 150 on Z. Arthur Lewis out on letter M. I guess I could call letter M because there are only 2 bidders on it. Massey Michael, Anthony Demas Jr. just went 150 on Z. You'd have to go higher than that, bud. Let's see here. We got $5 on E with Massey Michael, that Taco Bell box. He goes 155 on Z, so he's in the lead on Z at 155, that Jabba playset. We'll call that Luke there. Taiwan Luke, if anybody wants to get in on that, here we go. Letter M, it is an AFA 80 Taiwan Luke with the dark brown pants. Going once, it is at 240 for Brian Campbell. Going once on Luke, going twice on Luke, going thrice on Luke. Sold. AFA 80 Taiwan dark brown pants for a killer deal of 240. Sold. Congratulations, Brian Campbell. That's a good one, buddy. AFA 80 Plus Red Snaggletooth is going to go up where that Luke was. We're going to start this one off at $80 because he's graded. We're starting all the graded off at $80. Well, all the graded loose off at $80. It's an AFA 80 Plus. Starting bid of $80, and it'll be letter M. I think that camera's so fuzzy because it's focusing on letter E. I don't know. I'll have to mess with that next time. Adrian Coates says letter T at 170. 170, that's an AFA 80 65 back AT-AT driver. Still a killer deal. AFA 75 unpunched 88 with the Anakin offer is only at $100. That's essentially like paying for the grade and getting the entire everything inside the case for free. Bid more. We got 175 on T, Brian Campbell. Let's call that Tri logo there for Rocksteady. Letter S, $150. That Tri logo AT-ST driver. Going once, letter S. Going twice, letter S. Going thrice, letter S. That one's for $150. Rocksteady Noakes. Go. Oh, I stuck the wrong thing. Just consider that the AT-ST driver. There we go, corrected. Okay, what do we got there for? I gotta get rid of that busting bubble from Marion Guard. It's been in the rotation for like a month and a half. S, yep. Letter S. Very nice. B-Wing pilot. Unpunched. He looks freaking great. Here, I'll take him out of the thing. Does T have a yellow graded bubble? Yes. It is a Y grade. Letter T is a Y grade. The AT-ST driver, I think. Or AT-AT driver. The bubble looks yellow to me, so even if it doesn't, it's turned yellow over time. You want another try? Do you want another try logo? I think you're the only one bidding on try logos, Rocksteady, so treat me fair. Yes, it is a Y grade. Yes, Y grade. Here. Ridiculously nice B-Wing pilot. Very, very great condition. Will grade high if that's what you're into. But look, there's like no shelf wear on him. Perfect bubble. That's actually an exceptionally good card. I should have sent that into grade. Look at that. That's really nice. What are Power of the Force B-Wing pilots going for nowadays?
Don't look at me.
Chad's not sure. I don't know. Started a buck. Whatever.
Last person did that.
Started as a buck. You guys will figure it out, I'm sure. Great condition. Definitely gradable. And we'll get a high grade. So there you go. Starting at a buck, because whatever. We got 128 on M, Arthur Liu. You got $100 on S, starting bid. Letter Z is the steal of the year. I mean, a sealed... I'm going to go look on eBay. I bet you a sealed Jabba the Hutt playset is like $700 on eBay. And you guys are at like $150 or something. Actually, there's a sealed one on eBay for $379, so you guys aren't that far off. But it's still super cheap. What are you guys at? $175. So you guys are at half price on that Jabba's playset. If anybody wants to get in on letter Z. It's literally at half price. Too cheap. We got 120 on S, Adrian Coate. We got M at 130, Jason McKee. Let me know anything you folks want to see. Brian Jones says 200 bills on Z. 200 bills on Z. Alright, I'm going to call all this other stuff A, B's, and C's and all that other stuff here. We're going to call these. So if you want to get in on these, get in now. I will read them off to you. The Wampa is at $22 with Bobby Lugo. The Chewbacca is at $16 with Mr. Huff. Aaron Challenger's in the lead on that bid for tuna. Massey Michael is in the lead on the unused Taco Bell box at $5. Dale Escavare is in the lead on the Fu Manchu Bespin Guard complete. And Michael Sasson is in the lead on the Bespin Guard, or on Dengar complete. And Casey Blevins is on the lead on the Death Squad Commander complete. I sold some Stormtroopers. I sold Stormtrooper already, brother. You just missed it. Let's call these first ones here. So letter A, the Wampa, going once, going twice, going thrice. Letter A is sold. All right, letter B is Chewbacca complete for the Hoffmeister. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Michael Sasson says $10 on F. Brian Campbell says $185 on T. Michael Sasson says $12 on I. Chewbacca is sold. Bid for tunas at $15. Going once, going twice, going thrice on bid. The high bid names don't work on this one because there isn't enough room. But you will see it when I put up another screen. So, un momento, por favor. Alright, there's bib complete. And we want... There, you can see the names there, Massey Michael. Where should we put an A, B, C, and D? Let's put bags of stuff. Give me bags of things.
This one?
Yeah.
This one?
Give me 4 bags. Or whatever.
And then you got these. I think Greg's open these.
Alright. We're going to do army builders real quick on A, B, C, and D. First one up, Gam Guards. There are dark pads in here. That one actually right on top is definitely a Lily Lady Gam Guard. It doesn't have a COO and has the dark pads. That one's Hong Kong. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 Grammarian Guards, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have to take them out. Show them. They're nice. They're all really nice. Good spikes. Like really nice spikes. Great condition. They're all actually really nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 Grammarian Guards will be letter A. I'm dreaming if I think all this crap's going to fit on A, B, C, and D. Or whatever. Yeah, Snow Trooper bag. Yeah, we got a Snow Trooper bag. So 10 Grammarian Guards are letter A. Letter B is 1, 2, or no, let's make that letter C. Letter B is 3 ATST drivers. Good pads. These are not beaters, they just don't have their weapons. So that's letter A. Letter B. Never gonna work. Never gonna work. What's my plan?
You can do. 1, it's not going to fit. Is that the problem?
Yeah. Here, let's put the snow troopers for letter B instead. Andrea, if you could change letter B to snow troopers, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 snow troopers. And then we're just going to do A and B on that. Because I don't think they're going to hold any other way. That'll work. Really high quality right there. And those grammarian guards are really nice. Is that a kilo of snow? Yeah, just about. Have trouble getting them in a straw, though, I'll tell you that much. We got Nick Grooms, 55 on A. Adrian Coate, 60 on A. Matthew Michaels out on I. That's okay. Which is I? Hammerhead? Okay. So sloppy looking.
Half the GAM guards are falling off.
Yeah, half the GAM guards are hanging off. Whatever. It's fun. A's at $55. That's for 10 grammarian guards. That's less than $5 grammarian guard. And look at every single one of their head spikes while they spin. They are really nice. So it's way cheap already. Still way cheap. We're at $60. Dan Dempsey. Oops, he meant out on B. Yeah, I was going to say, the GAM guards are super cheap, man. Snow Troopers pretty cheap, too. When do you see a bag of Snow Troopers, too? How is the gold and the hands on F? Hands are very nice, and the gold is pretty dang nice, man. Check it out. It doesn't show up that well, but it's pretty good, man. I mean, it's definitely got the gold everywhere gold is supposed to be. And the hands are nice. Oh, there we go. Chad's got a little bit more light here for us. Can't get it to zoom correctly. There we go. And then his hands. All right, we're going to call that Taco Bell box. Letter E, if anybody wants it. The Taco Bell box. It's only at $5. Unused Taco Bell box going to Matthew Michael for $5. Going once, going twice, going thrice. 5 bones. Sold. All right.
It's 740.
Here, how about the Star Wars Intergalactic Passport? Don't leave your planet without it. We're going to put that one up on letter E. Notice this passport is not valid international document on the planet Earth. Just in case they fell for it. This is from 1983. Star Wars passport. Actually, that's really freaking cool. Look at this. But you can put the visas, and it also has the stickers. And you could pop those out and put them on your visa things. But it still has cut out seals and paste them in the visa section. So they're not cut out, still in unused condition.
You know what that was for? Like, was that like a Disney or I mean, not Disney,
Lucasfilm.
mailaway thing?
No, I think they sold it. It's got a price $250 on it from back in the day, an old price tag. Empire Strongholds to avoid. Letter E, it says it's from 1983. All right, letter M and N. Jason McKee's in the lead on the AFA 80 Plus Red Snaggletooth at 140. Brian Campbell's in the lead on the U80 Bespin Leia Crewneck. Hubert Holst is in the lead on the AFA 75 Lando Skiff. Hubert Holst is in the lead on the AFA 80 Plus Mallhead Han Molded Legs. We could call those, I guess. Let's call letter O and letter P for Hubert Holst. We're going to call them both at the same time. The first one is going to be AFA 75 Lando Skiff. It's at $80. That's letter O. And then letter P is an AFA 80 Plus Han Solo Small Head Molded Legs. Going for Hubert Holst, going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Congrats, Hubert Holst. I think you did really good on those, buddy.
Same thing?
Rex's playlist, yeah.
Delete it, site.
That's cool, though, that it's the same one, you know?
Yeah.
We got a sealed Jabba's playset. Just got a bid. Anthony Demas Jr. just put in a bid of $2 1/4. That's fully sealed Jabba the Hutt playset. Still about $150 less than you'll find one on eBay. It's cheap. Let's we just did these two. Let's get you out a couple more graded here.
It is like
Do you have any more graded? Oh, it's 743. It's already 743. Forget it. I'm not bringing out more graded because we're almost done here. I was unaware. Chad just showed me the time. So these are the items that are left currently. Let me know if you want to see any of them more clearly. Wow, time flies when you're selling Star Wars toys. Thank you, Hubert. You got some good ones there, buddy. We're at 190 on T. 190 on T. That's the AT driver AFA 80. Some really nice pieces. I'll tell you what, that letter S is going to grade really high, and it's only at $120. Just so you know, it is a beautiful card. Really top shelf. So it's cheap, is what I'm saying. Let's call those loose figures on F, G, H, and whatever. Fu Manchu, Bespin Guard complete. Michael Sassen's going to win that one. Chad doesn't want too much fun to be had. Uh-oh. Anthony Demas Jr. takes over on the Jabba playset, fully sealed at $250. We're calling the Fu Manchu Bespin Guard going once, going twice, going thrice. Dan Dempsey takes over on letter M. Dengar completes going next for Michael Sassen. I don't know if it's Michael. I might be wrong. Dengar complete at $7. It's a steal. $7 for Dengar complete. Going once, going twice, going thrice. 7 doll hairs. Casey Blevins, you're going to sneak out of here with a Death Squad commander for 16 bucks with a blaster that's worth $25. So you got that going for you. Next up is going to be letter H, Death Squad commander with a blue-black blaster for 16 bucks. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Arthur Lou takes back over on M at 158. Massey Michael at 115 on you. Letter U is a steal of a deal at 115. There you go, Casey. Congrats, buddy. Sadly, I'm out on T. Sorry, Adrian. Careful what you ask for, you know. Mr. Dempsey's going to win the Hammerhead with the broken blaster at 15 bucks. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Hammerhead with a broken blaster, 15 bucks. Mr. Dempsey. Hubert Holst says 125 on that beautiful B-Wing pilot. Anthony Demas Jr. says 125 on the graded 8D8 Anakin offer. Still a steal of a deal on that one for sure. These are all done, Chad. Dang, Chad, thanks for your help. You're wonderful. Making my life easy. I think Chad just wants tacos and we get out of here earlier if we finish on time.
Just more tags up there, you know?
One more. And then that little one, the Death Squad commander again. But also I have bags in here. Guys, just open this drawer. There's a ton of them. Colander head, just for me. There you go, Casey. When you're done playing Star Wars, you can make yourself a bowl of pasta with this helmet. That's cool. Asteroid field. Arthur Liu on M, 168. 168. Does S have a clear bubble? No, it doesn't. It looks clear, but it's not. It will not get a clear bubble grade from AFA, if that is your question, JD Knight. But it is a very clear bubble, but it is not a clear bubble. Know what I mean? Yeah, that makes sense. Casey Blevins is out on E. What is he? The passport? Alright, the passport is at $18 with Mr. Nick Grooms. Going once on letter E, going twice on letter E, going thrice. Letter E, sold to Nick Grooms. So funny. It's like bootleg Star Wars. It's great. Hey, big shout out to Chad for our brand new playlist with no stupid YouTube commercials. Alrighty, next up, let's call, what do you say, letter A, I guess? Yeah, let's call letter A and letter B if you want to get in on that. It's 10 Grammarian Guards is letter A and 8 Snow Troopers is letter B. The Grammarian Guards are at 70 bucks. They're very nice condition. And the Snow Troopers are at 60 bucks. Sentences like that only meant it's the vintage Star Wars collector. It's a clear bubble, but it's not a clear bubble. Exactly. AFA ain't gonna give you a clear grade, but it sure does look really freaking clear for a B-wing pilot. All right, letter A is the Grammarian Guards. We're going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Letter A. All right, let's call that letter B. It's a bag of 8 snow troopers for Adrian Coate. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Still got yourself some more snowies there, Adrian. You're doing good. All right, the Gam Guards and the Snow Troopers are donezo. Satchels. Shut off that camera. Over the 1,000 mark. Celebrate. You got 1,000 snow troopers down? Nice, dude. That's bonkers, but nice. I got a lot of Boba Fett, so I really can't be that guy. Can't point fingers at that, but 1,000 is no joke, man. 1,000 is hard to get.
That's a big number.
Big number. All right, the red snaggletooth is at 178. That's an AFA 80 plus red snaggletooth at 178. Letter N is a 170, and Brian Campbell's in the lead. It is a U80 Bespin Crewneck Leia. Just got a new bid, actually. So we're going to let that one run for a second. Mr. Dempsey took over on that one. 1,000 snow troopers. Good job, bud. Letter S, Hubert Holst just bid on the B-Wing pilot. Power of the Force unpunched. Beautiful B-Wing pilot. We've got 190. Mr. Sassen's in the lead on the AFA 80Y AT-AT driver at 190. That seems like a killer deal to me. Well, what do I know? And then we got the AFA 75 unpunched AT-8 Anakin offer. Massey Michael in the lead. And then on that fully sealed Jabba the Hutt dungeon, we're only at $250 with Anthony Demas Jr. So if you want to get in on that, it's fully sealed and it's only at $250. Be aware. I think these are all too cheap, but what do I know? They're going to sell in 7 minutes. So if you want to get in your bid, bid now or forever hold your peace. $195 on T. Brian Campbell in the lead on T. All right, we're going to go to letter M and letter N. We're going to call these two right now. Letter M is an AFA 80 plus red snaggletooth. Arthur Liu is in the lead at 178 on M. We're going to call that right now for Arthur. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Arthur Liu sold. Arthur Liu, we ate your dumplings again last night, by the way. They are freaking delicious still, in case you're wondering. Gary Chase, $200 on T. Brian Campbell, $205 on T. That one is still a steal of a deal. I hope it gets a lot of action right now because it's super cheap. Thank you, Arthur. Have a great night, buddy.
Good night, Arthur.
And then we got Mr. Dempsey. We're going to call that Leia. That's an AFA U80 Leia Bespin Crewneck at 175. 175 on Leia. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Good night, Rocksteady. Have a good night, buddy. More dumplings are coming? Dude, I ain't going to stop you because they are legit delicious. Like, way better than any dumpling I've had in my entire freaking life. So, Just throwing it out there. Yeah, pay in the morning. I don't care, dude. As long as you pay before my guys ship, then it's easy for them. But they don't get here till like 11. Or 10, 11, maybe 10. I don't know. I don't really pay attention. I'm not that kind of boss. You do what you want to do. Alright, those two are sold. Letter N is shut. And we'll go to BB Cam. T is still getting a lot of action as it should. I think it's dirt cheap. It's an AFA 80 and it's at 225. Now it's at 230 with Brian Campbell. I think that one has a way to go. I think that's about a $350 figure right there. So it's dirt cheap. We're going to call that B-Wing Pilot at 140. It is absolutely beautiful. And I'm sure you'll send it off for grading, and I'm sure it'll get a high grade. And you know me, I never say that because God knows what grading companies do. Grading companies are a necessary evil in this business. If you can call them a necessary evil, they're a necessary thing. But, I don't know, man. I've seen some 80s that look like a certain way, and then I've seen some that look like very not that way. So I don't really understand the flat level. Plus, I don't understand how something could get an 85, a 90, and a 70, but it's a 70 as an overall grade. But they don't always use the lowest grade. Sometimes they average it. It makes no sense. Well, we got some more bids on S there, so we're going to let it run. Dan Dempsey's in the lead on S at 145. Adrian Cote, you'd have to go higher than that, and Gary Chase as well. Dan Dempsey's in the lead on that one. We'll let these run. We'll go over here to the big wheel. This is a sealed Jabba the Hutt playset. Anthony Demas Jr., you are going to take the day, buddy. That is a steal of a deal. Congratulations. It's cheap. $250 is that Jabba's playset. Fully sealed. If anybody wants to get in on that, last chance is now. We only got 3 minutes left of the sale. Adrian Cote is in the lead on S at 160. Going once, we're going to call this Jabba's playset for $250. Going for Anthony Demas Jr., fully sealed, letter Z. Going once, going twice, going thrice. That is the deal of the night, folks. Write it down, take a picture, tell your friends. Super good deal. Nice. Bootleg Mando song. Doesn't count. Yeah, Vanilla Ice. Mine went ding, 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 ding. And theirs went ding, 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 ding. Toby Black, I was giving you a shout out before, man, because you like the thing we put up here. This was because, remember, you were like, it would be way easier if there was a way to track the numbers and what the prices are. Remember, you told me like 2 weeks ago. And then we instituted this. And now Andrea keeps track on this, which makes it way easier and nicer. But here's the current bid. The current bid of you is $165. That's done. Congrats, Anthony Demas Jr. That was a killer deal, bro. You is at 165. 165. And he is a unpunched AFA 75. Anakin offer 8D8. AFA 75. Brian Campbell's in the lead on T at 240. AFA 80Y AT driver. And that beautiful B-Wing Pilot's at 160 with Adrian Cote. Yeah, Adrian, you like it? It makes my life easier because I stopped losing my voice. All right. We're going to go right down to STU. You ready? We're going to call letter S right now. It's at 160. Adrian Cote's going to take it down. Going once. Going twice. Going thrice. B-Wing Pilot is sold. All right. Last two are T and U. Good day, Massey Michael. Letter T is going for Brian Campbell at $240. It is an AFA 80Y AT driver. Oh no, Gary Chase just put in another bid, so we'll skip over that one. Toby Black is in the lead on letter U. We're going to call letter U at 170. 170 on letter U. Going once, going twice, going thrice. U is sold. We're getting a lot of bids on T, guys, and it's almost over. So get in your bids on T. Bid your highest bid right now, or forever hold your peace. I'm calling it next. And it is Taco Tuesday. I want to go eat tacos. It's 8 p.m. You can take T and S. The last one left is you if you want to just point the camera at it. Or no, the last one left is T. I'm lying. So, yeah, U and S. You could just leave it where it is. All right, folks. We have letter T as the last one left. Currently in the lead on letter T is Brian Campbell at $255. If you want to bid on that, right now is your time to bid on that. Thanks for tonight, Andrea, Chad, and Big Boss at 3 a.m. here. Good night, Hubert Holst. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Have a good night's sleep.
Good night.
All right, everybody, you ready? Going at 255, going once for Brian Campbell, going twice, going thrice. AFA 80 AT driver. Good night, Dan. Thank you. And there it is, sold. Well, thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate you being here. Remember what you need to do to be a great member of the IC. 3 simple things. You got to teach, you got to learn, and you got to grow the hobby. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful rest of your week. I hope you all have an enjoyable week. Thank you very much. There will be no Thirsty Thursday because it takes way too long. And I'll see you for next Taco Tuesday. Also, be sure to check out IC for Life. We are working on the next charity auction coming up at the end of the month. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for being who you are. I appreciate it. And thank you most for being part of the IC. Good night. That falcon or a figure still